on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you happen to be new around here, my name is Trevor and this is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. Make sure to click the subscribe button and that little bell to follow along in our adventures.
And on this video, we are still in Naples, and what better to do here than eat pizza? So this video is entirely devoted to that.
So we pretty much came to this city to eat food. I'm not even joking, but here's the sad part. We only have one day here in this massive city. We're gonna start off with some smaller style street food, pizza, and other things we'll see. And later in the video, we're gonna sit down for like a full-size meal, which will also probably be pizza.
I cannot get over how many people are in this city. It very well might be the most busiest Italian city we have ever been in, but we have actually found our very first stop. It's just behind me.
The place we've come over to is called Pizza Sorbillo, and we went for a pizza fritta. You can see the pizza in a deep fryer. Basically, they're frying this guy, and we're so excited to try it. Look at the size of this thing. I can't get over how big this is.
So they had a whole bunch of different options, and we went for the salami. So inside, of course, is salami, ricotta cheese, which I think is pretty standard in these fried pizzas. There's also smoked mozzarella, tomato, and black pepper. How yummy does that sound? It's only €4 for this huge thing. It's basically like almost the size of a full pizza folded over. That's just crazy. Enough talking, let's actually try it. And I think maybe it's cooled off in this amount of time to not burn ourselves. The crust itself is really, really soft and pillowy. You'd think as it was fried it would be a little crispy on the outside, but it's really not. You can tell it's kind of like bendy and soft. And the ingredients in the middle are delicious. You can taste the ricotta a little bit. It's nice and soft, but everything else is really, really smoky, and it's a lovely, lovely contrast.
So I don't think I've ever had pizza that has been fried, deep fried before. So this is gonna be a first. Anna has already sold me on it. You can see how good that looks on the inside. Wow. Well, that's the stuff right here, and it's also the first thing we're eating today. So we are kicking off our food tour here correctly. I absolutely love this. I just really like how soft and pillowy it is, and the crust is perfect. Of course, the cheese is just oh so divine. We're in for a treat if this is how all the food's gonna go today, but I might not save Anna any of this and just keep on eating it. Guys, I cannot believe how busy the streets are here with people and scooters as well. It's just chaos here at times. Right now we're on a little alley, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it seems to be like some of the streets are sort of pedestrian only, but then
Yeah.
like scooters go by, and then once in a while a car goes by.
Yeah, I know. So we're digging this. We love the vibe of a city like this. It's just when we were here in our very first impressions video, we got off on the wrong foot, but we're making up for it today. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to hit the like button. That really helps us out. Heck, leave us a comment. We're about to eat more food. So the next place we're going to try is called Di Matteo, and there's a full-on proper line here. Apparently Bill Clinton was here, and I can see why. They're back there in the kitchen cooking up this delicious looking pizza. Now this doesn't look like a typical style pizza at all, does it? This is like a folded, or they call it kind of wallet style pizza.
So if you're looking for something really quick, like an easy lunch, this is the way to go, especially if you want to be eating some pizza, which of course you want to do when you're here in Naples. This is a little bit smaller than a regular sized pizza, so very good again for lunch, or if you're like us and eating a whole lot of things in one day. You can see it sort of when you fold it out to the regular style, but it is served like I think Trevor said, like a wallet or folded style pizza. Now let's try it. Before I actually take a bite, can I just point out those charge marks? Ooh, obviously it was done in a wood-fired oven, but one thing I read online was that some people complain that when you're eating this pizza, all the toppings kind of slide down to the very tip of it, so really your last bite might be the last one, or it might get soggy. We'll find out shortly. I can tell you that the crust is really nice and pillowy, and I know some people complain about charge marks. I feel like they know nothing about pizza the moment they complain about that, because it's oh so good. The sauce itself is really simple, really delicious. I feel like maybe there's a little bit of garlic in there, but nothing too intense, but it's just perfect.
If there's anything we learned about Italy, it's this sauce. Now, it's pretty much just tomatoes, very fresh tomatoes. Of course, there's secret spices on there as well, but this is entirely different than the sauce we get on our pizzas in Canada. I can guarantee you that. I'm excited to try this guy. Anna sold me on it yet again. Here we go. I don't think we said, but this is a margherita, which is arguably the most popular kind of pizza to get here in Italy, especially Naples. Again, Anna said those charred marks. I just love the charred marks here. The dough is so good. I could eat this every single day, but I don't know if I like it more than what we had at the beginning of the video, because that was just extra special. This is good as well, but if I had to choose one, I'd go for the first one.
It's a few hours later, and as you can see, the city becomes even more so alive at nighttime. We've been discussing the first two pizzas that we had. The first being the fried pizza, which both of us loved. I don't think it really came across as we filmed it because we kind of got the first few bites, but as we continue to eat it, honestly, it's one of the best things either of us have ever had in Italy, and that's a big thing to say. We've eaten a lot of really, really amazing food in Italy. The second one was also great, but that first one, I don't know, can you beat it?
I do wish we had more time here in the city, but we don't. I think we said that a few times so far. We've only really had like a day or two here.
We only had one full day, and it's really one day of eating pizza, so you might be like, why are you not eating more? If we had another day, we'd probably eat at another like 3 or 4 different pizzerias. But this is going to be our last stop. It's called Port'Alba, or Port'Alba.
And correct me if I'm wrong, this is the oldest pizzeria in all of Naples, you guys.
Yeah, so it actually started off as just like street vendors with pizza in 1738, and they eventually formed like this pizzeria in 1830.
So we got a table here. Look at the size of this pizza. I got a marinara style pizza called Fungi. We're right out here on the road, so it's a little loud, but I noticed one thing. Besides how big this pizza is, it's not cut. I think I need I need someone to come over here and cut the pizza. Just one second. I'm just kidding, guys, before you leave a comment. So that's, when you order a pizza here, it just does not come cut. Now, pizza is extra saucy. So what I'm curious about, once I do cut it up here, do you guys from Italy eat it with your hands, or do you eat it with a fork and knife? I say this because in the past, when we were in different countries, sometimes people are like, never use this, use your hands. And then in other countries, they're like, only use this, don't use your hands. Let me know what you guys do. All right, I have a piece sort of cut here. I have to keep reminding myself that I'm eating at one of the oldest pizza places in the entire world, right here in Naples. So let's see how good this is gonna be. All right, that is crazy good. I love that there's so much sauce on this thing. As you can see, I picked it up. I think you can probably see the charred marks. The sauce really, really weighs this down. So I think the approach is you kind of cut the first piece and then pick this up. The ingredients are so fresh, you guys. I'm gonna take another bite while I got this. Can you see that? Woo! Oh, it's like an explosion of flavor, and it's all so fresh. I added mozzarella to this. I thought it was gonna come kind of like where I'm from in Cape Breton in Nova Scotia. You add mozzarella or something and it's just stacked with mozzarella. Not here. It's just a few kind of blobs of mozzarella, which is so good. I would think this is one of the best pizzas in Naples. It's definitely one of the best pizzas I've ever had. But I am still curious. Do you guys kind of fold it and eat it with your hands, or do you use a fork and knife? I don't know. We have a white tablecloth here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And you know, we got wine. So what do you do? Hands or fork and knife?
I'm just over here working on cutting my pizza. So the two most popular or like authentic styles of pizza here in Naples is margherita, which we had earlier, and marinara. So since we already had the margherita as our like street food style pizza, I decided I have to try the marinara, which is essentially just tomato sauce, oregano, garlic, and basil. There is no cheese on this pizza, which is kind of mind-boggling. It seems kind of wrong, but we're in Naples. They know a lot better than I do about what is real pizza. So let's try this.
Look at that. I gotta get
It's like super soupy.
Oh.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Again, going back to like hands versus fork. I don't know how you eat this with your hands because it's so soupy in the middle.
I just love that there's all this commotion on the street. There's scooters, it's loud, there's people walking by.
Oh my god, you guys. I could literally cry over how good this pizza is. I'm not kidding. This is like mind-bogglingly good. I don't even understand how ingredients so simple could be this yummy. I think they just use San Marzano, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, tomatoes for the sauce. I don't think there's much else in it. Maybe some salt and pepper. Maybe I'm wrong there. Again, oregano, garlic, and basil. And then this is the pizza crust. But this is so freaking good. Sorry, I'm gonna start getting like, this is so good.
I actually thought coming here, like to the oldest pizza place, would be a bit gimmicky.
And I thought being in Naples, I was like, is it really gonna be as good as people say it is? We've had some really amazing pizza around the world in our lives, but yeah, this lives up to the hype. Oh my goodness, this is so good.
Here's the question. Was that the best pizza we've ever had in our life?
So we've had some pretty amazing pizza. I would say based on the ingredients and simplicity of it, absolutely. I don't think I could go anywhere else in the world and get a pizza that's just tomato sauce and garlic and oregano and basil and have it be as mind-blowing as that.
So before any of you say, well, yeah, it's the first time you've had pizza in Italy. It's not. We've been to Italy and we have videos on the channel.
Yeah.
We've been to Italy many, many times.
Yeah.
But this is by far
And
the
our
best
first
pizza.
time to Naples, which is obviously is like the home of pizza. So yeah, my mind's a little bit blown. And we've been to other places like Sao Paulo, for instance, has some really amazing different styles of pizza that were really, really good, but a little bit more complicated. But just the simplicity of the ingredients, oh, it was so good.
That's a good way to describe it, because here's the thing about pizza. We all know that there is amazing pizza you can get anywhere in the world, not just here. But when it comes to traditional pizza, right here is the best we've had.
Yeah.
We often like, I just want to throw this out there, we like spicy pizza and pizza that mixes it up. We're from Canada and we're just used to getting many, many options. So we've had some delicious pizza back home and throughout the world. But when it comes to traditional, right here, best pizza in the world.
Yes, absolutely. And I love that fried pizza. That was so good. And we've never seen anything like that anywhere else in the world.
That's still the one that blew my mind the most today. Like the pizza was really good. The wallet kind of style pizza, the fold over pizza was really good. That first kind of like deep fried thing we had was awesome. And that was just super unique. So if you guys got this far in the video, thank you for watching. It's Trevor and Anna, Delightful Travelers. Make sure to subscribe. We have lots more coming up here in Italy. I can't wait to, we're about to go to a different region.
Yeah, so I wish we had more time here in Naples. I promise we will come back at some point and spend like a significant amount of time here. I love this city.
Yeah.
But for now, we're going on to Puglia.
Puglia. So you've heard it here first. If any of you want to leave recommendations, let us know what we should do. But for now, we're going to sign off. Big thanks to our patrons, getting louder here. Big thanks to all of our patrons that watch and every one of you that tune in every week. It means the absolute world to us.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Naples, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.